This is a part 2 of Fantasia comics, like anything else, what to do in the previous video. Because in the previous video, it has been for over 16 minutes since I started out for the Fantasia promo, and all the way up to the Fantasia promo revamp, until all the way to this thing as anyways. We'll now continue for like anything as well, and all the way to the end as possible for the evil robot club as well. Sometimes that wasn't gonna be to do this, what I just absolutely yelled like anything as well. And of course, let's just continuing for around here. And the title says Jelp. Even you can't handle Mukuro for to do this as well. First, she came up for some kind of for unknown hallway for to do this as well, and someone said, "Mukuro, come out and play," said Luyo. Luyo is absolutely for one thing for some kind of a monster clown as well. And well, this is very dangerous as well to encounter as well, because there must be another murder as well for some kind of like this. It's a dreadful clown, and what you see for around here for this is always nothing. No. These characters have been deleted. So, I wouldn't believe that I just going to be saying this. It's gonna be for around 4 out of 10. This is actually a little bit weird, but since it's not a little bit pretty good as well. The creepy Yukari. That is not gonna be said what I just not going to do. As she says, "Oh gosh, she's gonna eat the alcohol mushroom. I gotta eat it before her. She's still too young to ruin her body with alcohol and drugs." And then she eventually eat for this thing as well, completely to do this as well. Yukari absolutely completely eats this. She illegally eats this around here for some kind of like this, until she struggles to put her to sleep. That was putting to sleep so I can conduct evil plans, mushroom, said Shrimmy. And that was gonna be for the worst things that I'm not gonna be able to say. And that will be for 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10 or sometimes. So, this is actually for the first episode like those things as well. Fantasia 1. Who killed the princes? Like anything as well. The description says that we're going to be for saying this as well. Everything was normal and average good. I'm supposed to be your average commoner in the kingdom of Fantasia. But because of something, I'm not that. I never be feel that again. In June 6th, 2028, and she yells, "Mukuro, where is she?" Yukari, she arrived. "Where you calling me? I don't care. I gotta go for a minute. Look after Shroomy for me," said Bakura. I'm probably sure that I almost forgetting about that name. "Oh, see you later as well," said Yukari. "Wanna see my 7 pound of crack?" said Shrimmy. With Bakuro, and meanwhile, in the dungeons as well, "I want to see your license and registrations if you're really a human," said somebody as well for some kind of this. Which means that Charlotte absolutely proves where she's absolutely for one thing as well. It was with Mukuro, was not absolutely a human for some kind of like this. So Charlotte proves that she's going to Savage for to do this as well. Until before she calls 911. And she yells or not, she says, "I said I'm a human, not a drunk driver." And so somebody called for around here, that she called for around here for some kind of like this. So, she called, "What? Charlotte, I'm so glad you picked up. One of my maids found the dead body of the prince. And she's on her way for around here for something as well. Gotta go, that she absolutely asking for this thing as something as well. At the scene where they have looked for around for unknown things, wherever it goes. This is absolutely awful. Day 1 comes visit Fantasia, or the Fantasia, if you find a dead body. I'm very sorry, miss. I can get you a safe room if it's feel better. You listen here, young man. A safe room isn't going to be even nearly cut. I jokey. No. I'm not very sure this isn't going to be for around here. Jokichi arrived eventually. I mean, this is not going to be to do this as well. Some say Jokichi arrived for some sort of like for unknown to say. Alyssa proves that she's going to be telling something as well. That Alyssa is going to be killed. Oh my gosh as well. As you can see this, I'm glad finally released that the first part of Fantasia is not that good, but I'm happy to around here, but I'm still happy around it, or about for something as well. I hope that doesn't just flop and die, but whenever it does, this isn't going to be for the first story that I just never able to be seeing this. It's shared on January 18, 2025. Another one is basically their dynamic. Kill a bunch of people for me. You're the most amazing person ever, said Meguru. Since Yume built her, does that mean Yume is Mukuru's mother? No. She built her for unknown reasons as well, such as the Five Nights at Freddy's reference wasn't going to be even for this thing as well. So we're going to be calling this for something as 7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10, of course, that I just going to be asked. People like you are a selfish person in the world and you deserve nothing, death, and suffering. The descriptions was based on the PMM meme I saw, and she says I'm 7. That was absolutely a little bit cursed as well, but sometimes this is a little bit underrated as hell, but I'm gladly here to say it was, I'm not very sure, it could be for around 4 out of 10. This is actually the worst meme that I'm just not going to be seeing this. And absolutely the word says test could be for too many times according for around as the troll age reference about here. This is the blooded knife, the old-fashioned knife with blooded things all over the place as well. That was a little bit scary, but since it's absolutely 7 out of 10. And the Evil Robot Club could be from Death Penalty comics around here, that it's absolutely said around here. Meanwhile, in the parts service room, shouldn't I be the one asking, who are you? It's ill. Oh my gosh, that Mukuro is absolutely started to get a little bit in trouble as well. So, this is the last Fantasia comic studio that she ever posted since February 18, 2025. And this will be the last one that whoever able to be seeing this as well. And so, this is the entire history of Fantasia, or Fantasia Comic Studio, that Harmony 7's account was officially deleted. She will never able to be coming back from anything what I just tried to do. So, almost all of her comics might going to be deleted as well, since it's absolutely loading pretty slowly as well, because since that it found out this is going to be even for the unfortunate things as well, for even for some sort of like this. The last one is going to be for 6 plus 7 equals 13 for unknown things as well. This user is absolutely going to be deleted soon. Then whenever it does, what I just actually do. I'm still recording like anything it goes, but I'm absolutely that I just refuse to end of this video. And which that ends over here in the comic hospital. which is going to be taken down soon, including the neon netcode sugar girls around here for like anything as well. So that Poyo thing wouldn't be able to be for one thing as well. Sometimes it's not gonna be for a female like those other kinds of things as hell. I'm not very sure. This is absolutely for one copyright claim plus sexual content equals everything is absolutely getting even more stupider and many things as possible. But all of a sudden, it's not able to be a little bit even good as well. This is even pretty terrible as well. Sometimes this is actually could be a little bit the most likely worse. What I just absolutely pretty saw this whatever it does. So that must be the end of for the Fantasia comics, or what I just absolutely seen. All 28 comics that I just already saw around here. But nothing, this is not going to be for this link over here. Because this is not a real link to this one. Because it's before it's going to be taken down soon for a little long while. So eventually, this will not be able to be exist like anyways as to do this, what I just never able to be saw as well. But also link it to the description for the main website to browse any comics that you want as well for some sort of like this. But unfortunately, the inappropriacies are absolutely disappearing fast. But you better watch out like anything as well. Evil cookies are almost everywhere. Evil is absolutely everywhere and around of this situation. And that is actually how necessary it was. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be talking to you mini lads and comic studio users all later. By the end of this month, that the unsupported warning is going to be in effect. Or maybe probably it's going to be real as anyways to do that. I just going to be find out to be impacted all of us as well. Sometimes thanks again, and have a safe and wonderful and productive day like one of you from Black Mesa.